As another day begins on Sydney's lower North Shore, a group of special people are about to start their work. They are the volunteers of the Crow's Nest Centre. Working throughout the community, helping people one-on-one or in pairs.
Thank you for coming.
Or as part of a larger group. Our volunteers come from all walks of life, with each person bringing different life experiences and skills. But they all share a passion to make a difference in the lives of the people they help. This is your invitation to join us, so let's meet the Crow's Nest Centre volunteers in action.
I don't know what I'd do without having your service for bed linen and, of course, the washing also. I love the way you tuck it in properly. And it's pleasant to have you ladies coming to see me. We always have a little chat.
I just had time on my hands, and my grandmother lives, I'm South African, so she's far away, so I just missed out on doing that, helping her. So it's wonderful to come and help, sort of people that need help.
About 3 years ago, I came from Japan to Australia, and at that time I didn't have much friend, so I spent a lot of time at home. So I decided to do the volunteer to improve my English and to also to involve in the community.
So my role today is to pick Bea up, to take her shopping. Bea has a bit of a problem with her eyesight, so she needs a bit of a hand to get the correct items that she needs for the day. And we normally finish off with a cup of coffee and a bit of a chat, and then I drop her home safely at her door, and that's my day over.
It really makes a great big difference to my life to have somebody, especially somebody like Luke, who's so calm and quiet and lovely.
The satisfaction I get from it is worth more than money could buy. I love it.
I love meeting people like Grace.
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Grace. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. How are you?
To just walk up those steps here, I know I'm going to meet a beautiful person, and I'm happy to drop a meal off for her and put it on the table or in the fridge or in the microwave, wherever she wants it, and say hello and see how she is.
Well, it's a big help because I've never been a cook. My husband did all the cooking, and he passed away 38 years ago, and I'm still not a cook.
To volunteer, it's not just the job, it's a love affair in giving. And it's a love affair in giving to people that need your help, and that's what it's all about. And that's the way I feel, and that's the way most volunteers feel that I know at the centre. They all feel the same way. And after each run on Meals on Wheels, for me, it's like winning lotto.
The objective of this program is for all those migrants who come into our country with the skills but not able to find a job yet. So the workshop is designed such that it gives them a structured way to know how to apply for jobs. We have a team of volunteer mentors to give individual coaching to each of the participants.
It's very professional, the way they have structured and they have looked into aspects, and the fact that they have a mentor assigned to every individual, every participant, means that there is time spent with everybody to look into their particular requirements.
It's been very interesting to meet the people from the different backgrounds and to hear their stories, and it's always very rewarding to sit down and help them to prepare their CVs, etc., and in turn to find employment here.
We were talking about how to create a cover letter, how to make a professional LinkedIn profile, and at the same time our mentors were teaching us how to give a professional elevator speech.
Well, we're all told about how it's important when you're becoming older, how it's very important to have the interest and to keep yourself active, but also it's nice doing something in your own community.
I would say to anybody who's even thinking of retiring, not about being retired, is to start thinking about volunteering. It gives you something to do, and it does, I tell you, give you balance.
Well, volunteering is a great thing for everyone. It's helping out the community, helping out with the future. It's fun to see kids progressing so fast. Each week we look at the homework each kid has and we help them with that. If there's things that they don't understand, so words from the dictionary that they don't understand. The volunteering is great, but we always like to have a lot of helpers, and in order for the students to be able to progress, we like to have a one-on-one atmosphere.
People. People. P-O-P-L-E, not peoples.
The first thing, of course, was to give something back to the community. That was my original, wonderful, lofty idea. However, it's a great deal of satisfaction when somebody comes here and they're lacking knowledge and they walk out happy that they can go home and use the computer at home or their tablet, and we teach tablets and smartphones and they can use it, and there's a lot of satisfaction. The other thing is, of course, we've met a lot of lovely people and we learn ourselves.
I'm just in the changing from full-time work to retirement, in that transition stage. So I'm, interested in getting involved in the community, and I've always wanted to do volunteer work. It's been on my to-do list.
Every month I come, and it's just something to look forward to, and I have the time of my life. And coming to the movies is like the ice cream on top of the cone.
And it's been lovely just hearing them chatting to each other. The welcoming look on people's faces when they saw a friend arrive, and how are you, how have you been, how's the family? It's a lovely connection.
Yeah, some will speak Mandarin, some speak Cantonese, some speak Teochew, some speak English, and all sitting in one hall. When they came here, they seem to find their home. They love the warmness here, and they love the people, talk to them genuinely, and also sometimes ring them and give them a courtesy hello, how are you okay?
很多都是大家都好像说很开心呐，有一个教会这样子啊，变得很开心呐，所以说又很好，大家就人情又很好，变成我很喜欢这个。
Crow's Nest Center is very supportive to us. Emotionally, they always come and support us. And one day, I will be like them too. I wish there will be still this type of activity, and then I can enjoy it like they are doing now.
Music is a great thing. Music in any culture is a great tonic, and it is very good for health, and it is very good for mental as well as physical health. When they go home happily, that makes me happy. So money cannot make you happy, but people pleasure, the pleasure they derive from what I share with them, it is what is very satisfactory for me. Come and have a look and see how everyone is happy, whether he is a volunteer or whether he is coming to enjoy the morning. So happiness comes from giving away, because I think it is a scientific fact. The greatest happiness you get is when you do something for others without expecting anything.
That all these people are going to go home happy. They're going to think, I've had a really good day, I've had good food. We organise this twice a year. We pick them up from their homes and they come here and they go home so happy. And we all feel happy too because of it.
After 32 years being retired,
I've been and done a lot of socialising, but this is the best socialising that I've ever had.
The volunteers too, they're to be commended, otherwise we'd never be able to have these events.
The volunteers, they're fabulous, and all the people concerned putting the thing on today. It's been great. God bless you all.
We are their family. That's the thing. That's a big thing.
One of the great things about our local community is that there are so many hundreds of people who every week volunteer to help their fellow residents. They're volunteering in sporting clubs at their local schools or helping those in need. And I can't think of a better place that brings together many of those volunteers than the Crow's Nest Centre. It's an incredible place where you see such dedicated people, both staff and volunteers, working to help those in need in our local community. I've had the chance to meet with many of those volunteers, and what they tell me is that it's a rewarding process for them because they are actually feeling part of the community. But it's also a great sense of satisfaction knowing that you're helping a neighbour or a fellow resident in need who wouldn't have had the contact with other people and the services if they hadn't been part of the Crow's Nest Centre story. So I want to really encourage you to think about volunteering, even if it's a couple of hours a week. And the Crow's Nest Centre is a great place to do it. They make it very easy. They're a fun and dedicated group, and I know that you'll get a lot out of it.
At the Crow's Nest Centre we have around 200 volunteers that help to make all our services and activities possible. I think what really works in the volunteering is the personal connection that happens for people. It makes a really big difference to have that friendly face and that smile. For some of the people that we work with, they have very limited social connections, and the volunteer becomes a really important part of their life. The sort of people we're looking for in volunteering are people who want to make a difference to other people's life, who are looking for meaning and purpose, are kind and caring, are looking for an opportunity to go and look beyond themselves and want to make a contribution.
Becoming a Crow's Nest Centre volunteer is easy. It starts with a phone call or email. You'll meet with our volunteer coordinator and talk through your areas of interest.
So how does the Meals on Wheels...
We have positions for people who can volunteer weekly, fortnightly or monthly, as well as casual shifts to help when our regular volunteers aren't available. Whatever your availability, your time and contribution will be greatly appreciated. So get in touch and find out how you can make a difference in your community.